Hi, folks. This is Colin Richards, president and founder of Lord & Richards, and I'm thrilled to be talking to you today and representing my entire team of investment advisors, helping people just like you all over the country to achieve and maintain financial independence, to help you retire and to stay retired. And one of the key questions we're going to answer today is, how do I create that estate plan? You know, we talked about this in a previous segment. We established you really need one. There's challenges due to changes in the law. There's challenges with just having a will. And there's challenges related to leaving your assets to nursing homes and hospitals, healthcare challenges. So we're going to say today we want to start by getting our legal documents in order, our basic legal documents. So that does include a will. You don't want to die what we call intestate, where the state determines how your assets are going to be distributed. We want powers of attorney, durable powers of attorney for financial reasons. If you're incapacitated, you need to have family members who can step in and get access to bank and other financial accounts and continue to pay the bills so something crazy doesn't happen. For healthcare reasons, we need a power of attorney so that people can make decisions about the end of life. And folks, by all means, we need to get our living wills and advance directives in place. Don't put those kind of burdens on your family members who are already distraught and now worried about whether or not mom should go into hospice, whether or not she continues to receive food. Those are terrible decisions. Make them in advance. An estate plan is a because I love you kids document. Right? It's part of loving your children. It's also part of leaving a legacy, an inheritance. How are you going to treat those kids in the will and other documents? Equally? Or are you going to have someone who receives more because of a special contribution to the family? Or how about special needs, right? Those who have disabilities, who need special care. And by the way, disabilities is a huge area fraught with challenges. I know this because I have an adult child with disabilities, and there's things to do and things you absolutely must not do. Are you going to include charities in the plan? You know, God talks about leaving a legacy behind for your children's children, but have you thought about how you want to extend the kingdom of God and what plans you can put in place? We're really good at that at Lord & Richards because we're doing it already. At Lord & Richards, we take money from the company and we put it directly in to the kingdom work. And that's going to continue on into the next generation, helping missionaries in India, our Christian school in India, the establishment of new churches and medical missions in Myanmar. On and on it goes. Your situation might not be so complex, but you should consider doing something that lasts beyond you for the kingdom. And then how about having a plan that reduces or eliminates your taxes? You say, wow, I like that. Yeah, there's ways to situate money within trusts that will help reduce or eliminate taxes on the next generation. It starts with potentially a revocable trust. So a written estate plan may well include a revocable trust. This is the trust most people receive. It's often called a family trust. It remains private, unlike a will. So outsiders don't know your business. And it helps facilitate the direct transfer of assets without probate and without stress. And this is another reason why parents who love their kids establish a trust. And it simplifies their life so that they can focus on your memory and not on the grief of having to deal with your assets. Then there's the possibility of some assets, primarily for tax reasons, going into an irrevocable trust. When we establish these, often we're doing them for estate tax reasons, avoiding that 40% onerous penalty, which those in power right now want to move up to 45% and to reduce the exemption. So now is the time to get this in place. Potentially, you can protect from creditors using an irrevocable trust. And you can put a tax-free tool inside, such as municipal bonds or life insurance, that will avoid income tax. So it's a completely tax-free transfer of wealth to the next generation. You want to make sure that if you leave something to your kids, it's tax-free, kids and grandkids. And then how about just giving it while you're living? I love this strategy. We do it as much as we can as parents. You can give away up to $16,000 per year, and it doesn't reduce your lifetime exemption, up to $16,000 per year. Of course, you can go beyond that. There's a lifetime federal gift, estate, and generation skipping transfer tax exemption that's equal to the estate tax exemption of $12.06 million per person. Now, I know this all sounds complicated. Trust me, it is. And this is why you need the help of a professional. And as I told you in other segments, we have an outstanding group of professionals, certified in tax, certified in financial planning, lawyers, estate planners, and so on, who can help you navigate the mess of how to effectively gift and give away money. And then how about the idea of giving some while you're living to charity? You know, right now the standard deduction is pretty good, and you're probably not getting a lot of credit for your gifts. We recommend stacking your gifts into 1 year so you get more tax credit rather than spreading them out over multiple years. We can show you how to do that. There's no cap on your itemized deductions currently, so why not take advantage of that? You can use something as simple as a donor-advised fund, which we can set up at Lord & Richards for you to lump those contributions into 1 year, maximize your tax strategy, and then distribute them gradually over time to the various charities so that they don't get it all at once and then nothing the next year. How about a private foundation? This is a tool I personally enjoy. And then ultimately, once you hit 72, you can take part of your money that was designed to come out as a required distribution in your IRA and gift it straight to a charity and never pay tax on that. Folks, the strategies are virtually limitless. Not limitless, but virtually. But here's what we can do. We can help you get started with a financial independence review. Sit down and tell us your situation and let us help you build a plan to achieve financial independence, to reduce taxes while you're living and when you're gone, to deal in advance with the challenges of onerous chronic illness costs, to deal in advance with the potential of taxation at the end of life, and to make things simple for your family. And right now, with the volatility in the markets, above all, to get a written risk management in place so you don't leave all your money on the table with the market. I'd love to chat with you. My team and I would love to visit, find out more about your needs, and help you walk through a simple complimentary process called a financial independence review.